Well, folks, peace, baby. Prospector Trip here. Yeah, doing a little bit of work trying to hang some of these panels on the side here. I had them hooked up, but I want to mount them like I got these two. I'm doing the other two, and then I'm going to do the other side. So I have, basically it's encrusted in solar panels. That's right, it's like a solar shack. It's a solar shack. Yeah. Okay, that's enough of that. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. So onward and upward. We love you, man. Be good. Peace, baby. I previously measured this out and got basically this is the spot right about there. Got a cloud going over us right now. It went all the way down to 5 amps for a couple seconds. Now it's up to 20. And here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. 22, 18. Going into the clouds again. Oh boy, look at that. Yeah, it's pretty good when it's really rocking. When the sun's, of course, hitting the thing full blast. You can see the current dropping. Now it's actually charging 10 watts, minus 5, 10, charging 50 watts, you know, charging a whole amp. And that's actually 2 amps because I got 2 sets of batteries, right? So I'm only monitoring the one, but it's equal on both sides. So if this thing says 5 amps here, that means each battery is getting 5 amps. So right now, yeah, the sun itself hitting these panels, the ones on the roof, and of course these ones probably producing Zippo right now because they're in the shade. These guys here are knocking out some power because they're in the sun. When I get these up here, which, man, if it just cool off for just a little bit, and I had some juice at the end of the day, and I get up there and put them up there so I don't burn my arm off here, or my feet off, my leg off, my knees off, and everything that's touching the sun. Man, is it hot. It is real hot. Yeah, now we're rocking 27 amps, right? We're charging both batteries about 1 amp each. You know, we're at about 76% of our overall power. We got 150 amp hours on each battery, right? This is 2x everything here because we're only looking at one. So we got about 300 amp hours of power stored. And what we're doing is, of course, from the cells through the wires coming into the shed, right? Goes into this box here. Got a 60 amp breaker there, a DC breaker. Comes out, goes into the charge controller, does its trick, comes out of the charge controller through this 60 amp breaker down to the batteries to charge them. And then of course, after the batteries are being charged, these big gigantic wires go to the inverter. The inverter converts it, of course, from DC to AC, gets pumped into the panel. This is just a regular panel like AC would be in your house. And of course, then it comes out of here, and I got one 240 single phase you can run a welder off of, or a dryer or something. And of course I got it wired up through here. This switch of course goes to the lights. I got that plugged into a light bank right now, the fan. And of course throughout the facility, but I also got this big gigantic cord plugged in here and running out to my battery croaked, and I had to charge one up. Not all of them were dead. I must have been slacking. Anyway, yeah, the you know, the power in the shop is running this guy, which is part of our big expense, you know, in the summer, is keeping this guy running. So with the shop running this, our bill should be less. Oh baby, 88 degrees. Woohoo! I'm gonna jump in there in about 2 minutes. About two, maybe even less than 2 minutes. It's hot. It's like 105 in the shade or something right today. It's crispy hot out here, man. Holy smoke. I hope it doesn't get hotter next month. Yeah, 120, 130 in August. Yeah, that's gonna be great. Anyway, yeah, this thing here. So yeah, it's actually been charging for, you know, a couple amps for a while, right? Not only is it running the pool, and of course running a few things here, basically just keeping this little guy running. And I got a couple batteries charging over here. I think they might be charged by now. Yeah, that one and this one are both charged. So just recharging those guys to see their capacity again. So anyway, yeah, running the pool and charging the batteries and running the little touchpad. And wow, yeah, we produced 6.4 kilowatts already today. Can you guys see that? Can you see? Can you see? Anyway, yeah, that's kicking, man. So I'm pretty impressed with that. So powering up the whole kit and the caboodle. Now I got the fan on, right, and that other stuff. We're just breaking even. That means that the solar panels are powering all of this stuff. It's not draining the batteries whatsoever. I got about 80% on them. You know, 156, like I said, everything's times 2, because this one over here, the battery BMS, you know, the actual controller for the batteries to keep them charged appropriately, it's, you know, battery management system, is Bluetooth, but this one's not. So these batteries are not Bluetooth, but I've checked them many times and they are absolutely smack matched. You know, this is doing a great job. It's just you can't read it like this with a Bluetooth. And that's where this comes in. So anyway, yeah, I'm really happy about the whole kit and the caboodle as we go here. The whole kit and the caboodle. Okay, that's it. Turn you off. It's like blowing 150 degree air. Just doesn't cool you much, I don't think. I think it's worse almost, because you're like in a convection oven. I got a convection oven. Put some hot dogs out here hanging from the ceiling. That'd be fantastic. I don't know if I'd eat them. There's a lot of contamination in here of some kind. All right, peace, baby. We love you, man. Bye bye.